Alright, here we go. This is a ranked 3v3 on Duel between the orange team in the upper left-hand corner, FrozenGenis in the Medic Osprey, onlyyyPhiL in the Steampunk Neo, and MCcombat in the Steampunk Striker. And their opponents, the green team in the bottom right-hand corner, Fnoo in the Steampunk Neo, silbermut in the Shark Neo, and Bonesy in the Prime Helix. We have a double Neo team versus a Neo Striker on the other team. FrozenGenis in that Osprey and Bonesy in that Helix, the more traditional combination type things. Helix for that area control and Osprey for the the heal support and artillery war expert, I guess. We do see, if you take a look at silbermut's loadout, he already had one down actually. He has boxers in his loadout, and he also has bot spawners. Bot spawners not super common these days, even in the top tier players. People are trying to use them, especially because they are super powerful in quarter 4. Well, not super powerful, pretty powerful. They are pretty much only primarily useful in late quarters, like quarter 4, quarter 3s, even pushing it. And boxers, not really at all common anymore, but silbermut bunkering some infantry over here. And Bonesy trying to get this outpost neutralized, but a Seeker going down will force Bonesy out of the area, but does take cover on the other side of this outpost. Frozen and MC both firing at him. MC with repositioning that Striker, and Bonesy still here harassing silbermut, joining him with that Neo ground fire. In the meantime, let's take a look at what Bonesy's doing. Bonesy is joining them as well. They have been able to neutralize this, but only 2 bulbs up. Only now 1 bulb up for orange. Bonesy getting taken down. Fnoo getting taken down. silbermut the only one left with 4 infantry. Now going for a, I guess they're going for a push of some kind, because silbermut's starting to stack these infantry. No, he is putting them in the boxer, so MCcombat almost getting killed in the air, and silbermut gonna be almost gets that kill on MCcombat after doing a quick cliff walk off that that cliff right there. And Fnoo with a couple rebels gonna be able to drop them here. Not gonna be contested by, there is no ground defense, only anti-air over here. onlyyyPhiL dropping a rebel and a Dillo over here. Fnoo with more rebels, but getting killed in the air by MCcombat in the approach. Oh, and a couple Dillos going over here as well, and we do have the boxers coming out with a couple of creeps along with them, so we will see a push here with boxer support. Eventually, the boxers are lagging a little bit behind. It would be really nice to have them here for the green team anyway. MCcombat getting hit in the air, probably going to be finished off. MCcombat, does get killed by silbermut in the air. There is no more Dillos left over here. There's like 1, and these boxers have released all their creeps. And an orange team, okay, this has been neutralized. All three green mechs are over here. A couple of infantry going down by onlyyyPhiL. Fnoo chasing away Frozen, but nobody has been able to claim this outpost quite yet. It's still fairly surrounded in orange units. Only boxers here for the green team. Orange team will be able to, oh no, only 1 bulb up for orange team. Infantry going down back and forth, and they are kind of dealing with those stray boxers over here on this side. Not really too much of a concern. Orange has been able to retake this outpost. 2 bulbs up for orange team. silbermut very low in life, getting killed after that liftoff. And now MCcombat, where is he going? He is going for the, I think that was, what was that, stray jackal or something. Fnoo picking that up. And we do have an attack here by onlyyyPhiL for a 4-drop, front door draw actually. Now onlyyyPhiL getting thwarted quickly, taking a tiny bit of green team's health off right now, and we are going to settle into a more traditional mid-fight on Duel. Artillery going down, kind of a harder turtle now by the orange team. A lot of tanks, a lot of heavy defending units. And we don't see any artillery up by the green team yet. They do have a jammer. They have 2 jammers out on the field, so it does significantly reduce that artillery damage. And Bonesy with, what does he have? 2 Dillos in his cargo, but does get caught by MCcombat here. MCcombat hitting him in the air, and onlyyyPhiL here as well, getting that stasis blast. And he is stasis in the air, getting finished off, unable to transform down with 2 Dillos in his cargo, and onlyyyPhiL and MCcombat able to finish off Bonesy. And now a couple of bombs going down, hitting that boxer, but Fnoo going to be able to heal it right back up, and onlyyyPhiL not going to be able to. Okay, he does have some Liberty bombs. Almost going to be able to kill that jammer. Is that going to be healed up in time? silbermut does grab it, so these bombs are not going to be that effective right now. Artillery is down. There are 3 down on the field right now, but those jammers, oh my god, 3 jammers down right now are going to be extremely effective in thwarting that artillery play. A couple of boxers are still here, and a lot of healing units going down. Green team going for the long haul, keeping their units alive. And Bonesy, oh my god, almost getting finished, but has to walk away, very low on energy and health, and Fnoo getting killed on that approach. I think by that Seeker got that final hit actually. And now Bonesy getting back to his outpost. So now a couple of artillery facing the green units, but if you see these damage numbers, 12, 14, it's so minuscule, very, very low, less than 30, even though they all got hit right here. There are so many patchers down here that it's not really going to be that effective even with that many artillery. I would like to see them bomb a little bit more, but with that mech response and all that micro that green team's able to put up, and onlyyyPhiL killing Bonesy in the air there, but with all the micro that green team's able to put up, boxers full of infantry here. MCcombat almost getting killed before he gets back to that mid. But yeah, with these jammers and all these healing units, they really need to start bombing. onlyyyPhiL with those Liberty bombs. You can see those star explosions there. Is he going to be trying to drop more bombs? He is going to try to drop more bombs. I don't know if he's actually able to kill anything, especially with all these patchers. I am saying all these, but there's only 2. They probably should put down a little bit more if they're going with this game plan. And now it's just a concentrated mech fight. Bonesy getting killed by that focus fire on the way back to his forward. And now a random tank getting dropped here. MCcombat almost getting killed, but Fnoo not going with for that kill, trying to pin down MCcombat. That Longhorn did get finished off. And Bonesy rejoining the fight, putting hats up. So they are going for anti-artillery, anti-bomb here. Fnoo with more rebels that probably won't be able to neutralize this. There is that Dillo tanking that damage from that infantry, or from those rebels. Random. Those jackals drop that on the back by onlyyyPhiL, but getting killed on the ground. These jackals are going to be dealt with. This outpost won't be neutralized anytime soon, especially with one of the infantry masters, silbermut here, able to spam infantry like nobody's business, and dropping boxers here at the fort to grab any creeps coming in. Bonesy getting killed again by that focus fire with MCcombat, and Aegis. Aegis hat and jammers here. They really hate that AA, or not that AA, that AOE. Wow, what's wrong with my acronyms here? But that AOE damage going down, all the units to neutralize that Fnoo getting killed there, trying to do a little bit of jackal harass. I actually don't think that he got anything killed. And onlyyyPhiL dropping with a stasis, not really super effective. It's not really. There are more patchers down. There still only have these 2 patchers down here, but still a lot of jammers. 4 now down on the field, and we have 2 hats. I would expect another one to go down sometime soon. Who has that in their loadout? silbermut getting taken out in the air there, but which is the Creed player with him in the loadout? I cannot do any analysis in the middle game. Bonesy is the one with them with those hats in his loadout. Fnoo gonna go for this generator. Is he gonna be able to finish it off? Yes, and is able to gets caught by MCcombat, runs out of cloak, runs out of energy, and onlyyyPhiL doing another front door drop. I don't think he actually got anything here. I don't see any dead unit debris, so I think it was just as lonesome firing into the front door. And as you can see, the lunchbox for the green team is able to handle all the damage that has gone down on the green fort so far. Now we have 4 boxers and a flacker linked to it. Coming up for the mid. I don't know if it's just boxers. Is probably not a good idea. They really need to go with the majority with more units, and now that is what Fnoo is sending out. silbermut doing that as well with a Longhorn coming out. Doesn't set it on capture. Okay, he probably did set it to link, but link with such a long linking distance before the unit actually moves. silbermut getting killed by MCcombat there, but now these rebels are proceeding to this next outpost. And Fnoo dropping more rebels, so they might actually be able to shift this fight to this outpost, but all the rebels actually have been killed. The majority of this green push, mostly light units, have been actually killed as well. MCcombat almost getting killed, but does get back to that that power station. So now, Bertha's out on the field. But once again, the jammers doing such a good job keeping everything, away from that AOE fire. Oh, not that AOE. Away from that artillery, which actually gains AOE, funnily enough, when it's under the effect of jammers. Fnoo, oh, gotta probably get finished off here on the ground. I don't see a way for him out of this. Okay, yeah, did get killed by MCcombat there on the ground before Silver and Bonesy come back to help him. Oh, but MCcombat gonna be killed as well. Oh no, backs into his unit. Silver getting killed instead. And MCcombat gonna be able to survive this attack here by that green team. onlyyyPhiL with more Jackals on the bear side of this outpost. Nothing on this side to defend against anything. I really would like to see at least one thing, a Dillo, a Longhorn, a 2 Jackals, anything to be able to tank any damage or to draw the fire of any units that are dropped there on the bear side of the outpost. Bear side of outposts are just asking for trouble. Now these Berthas, I don't know what actually neutralizes outpost. Maybe it was the Berthas, but you know, affected by those jammers are actually not going to be able to focus on that on this factory. Probably the AOE maybe knocked the bulbs down, but I don't think so. Does AOE actually affect outposts right now? I know they kept changing some stuff up. I was never 100% clear on that specifically. But right now, Frozen and MC are still here at the mid-fight, trying to focus down whatever mechs come in. Now, Bonesy returning to the fight. Did he get killed? I'm not really sure. But, oh, Fnoo, what did he do? He did do a drop. No, he didn't do a drop. I guess he was just doing a quick scout. But now a little bit of pressure going down on this outpost. No units, actually. Just MCcombat firing himself. Oh, God. Getting triple team finished off on the ground by Fnoo. And what is happening? Why? Okay, we do have a power block here by the on the orange team, so they are forced to switch out some money makers for generators, and that is kind of a sign that you should probably start, you know, wasting your units. MCcombat sitting on 76,000 credits, FrozenGenis sitting on 54,000 credits, so they obviously don't need the money right now. But I mean, this outpost is fairly turtled, and this outpost is fairly defended. Oh, this outpost is not super defended, but there's no direct push path right here. A lot of times what you see is people putting units to Y, and once they get right about here, picking them up and microing them to capture command, and they start going for this outpost. And silbermut getting killed in the air, blah blah blah. So right now, Fnoo is the only one holding the line over here for the green team. The only one left. There is a slight power play. onlyyyPhiL is actually killed as well. But there isn't really too much push opportunity for either of these teams. A lot of Berthas for the 4 Berthas down, 5 Berthas down on the field for orange team, but with these jammers on the field and with a lot of healing units, it's going to be kind of nullified. So I really do actually want to try this in actual gameplay myself. Heavy jammers and heavy on the healing units, just so the AoE isn't really super, effective against against whatever units I have that the jammers are kind of protecting. onlyyyPhiL going for the lunchbox instead of any of the other units. Probably a good decision, even though he can't see the other team's credits. They have plenty of money, 39,000 credits. So the lunchbox was probably a good decision at that point in time. Although onlyyyPhiL probably didn't know it directly. And we do see a cloaked infantry drop, but silbermut has nothing to drop on. This outpost is super defended. Gonna try to attack himself here. No stasis going down. I would expect at least one stasis blast going down. But those infantry have been completely killed. onlyyyPhiL getting that bomb kill on silbermut on the ground. I don't think that was 100% necessary to use bombs. He probably just could have dropped an EMP or fired or something like that. silbermut was pretty much dead to begin with. But now Bonesy and onlyyyPhiL, and Fnoo, are the only ones here with silbermut coming back to the fight right now. And it is just a back and forth artillery fight here with no artillery on the green side. Interestingly enough, oh my god, that's a lot of Berthas. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Berthas for the orange team. And with those jammers here, have not been able to break this turtle quite yet. I would like to see a push. These jammers are doing such a good job keeping all these units alive with the healing units in support. Fixers bunkered as well. So this patcher and this fixer and this other patcher sitting over here. Another one at the top left corner, the top left side. Fnoo actually able to get this generator kill on that using those bombs, I'm pretty sure. And now they are starting to mass up some heavy units. Fnoo with Longhorn queued up. Silber dropping more patchers. Holy crap, that's a lot of patchers. And Fnoo with a Longhorn. I don't know what the onlyyyPhiL is going for over here. I would expect him. I mean, you don't really have to kill these neutrals at all unless you are fighting against a saucer. And now Fnoo with a Longhorn, but does get caught in the act by MCcombat. Does forced to drop that Longhorn over there on the side, but does get finished off by MCcombat in the retreat, running out of energy completely, not zipping away like a typical Neo can do. And onlyyyPhiL trying to drop more bombs, I think. Yeah, still dropping those Liberty bombs, but I mean, there's so many healing units, and these mechs are here to micro them up very well. And a bot spawner going down. That's very, very interesting. A bot spawner going down. Oh, and that is for the free infantry for this boxer. What an interesting technique. Putting a bot spawner on the closer sockets so your boxers can get filled ever so slowly, one at a time, every creep spawn. That's kind of, I've never actually seen that before. But this bot spawner is getting filled. 2 lights up for that boxer. Oh, and it's keeping this outpost. It's keeping this outpost full of bulbs, because every time it loses one, I guess maybe to those Bertha AOE. Is it really affecting? I don't know, but whatever is knocking down bulbs, that bot spawner is relighting the bulbs every single time, and the boxer is actually protecting that infantry that spawns from getting killed. So very, very interesting technique. I've never ever seen that before. silbermut just innovating like crazy, putting that boxer there for a mid-fight defense. I've never seen that as a mid-fight defense. And silbermut with that outpost not under his control, almost gets killed. Is actually going to be able to survive this with that cloak. And MCcombat shooting like crazy. Maybe notice that silbermut cloaked away, but overhealed Berth is here. I don't think that's 100% necessary, especially in this specific case. But look at all the various mixture of units over here. So many Aegis, so many jammers, a lot of patchers. There is nothing actually preventing, doing any ground defense. I mean, Orange team really can just push out. Look at all the units here. So many Longhorns, so many. There's even a couple Busters down on the field. A lot of Dillos as well. And now, okay, a couple of Longhorn being pushed from the close. I'm not really sure why they decided to go from the close, but now they are starting their approach. Silber dropping some boxers, I guess dropping them on follow. If they are set to capture, they are going for that that neutralized outpost, that neutralized forward on green side. Silber getting killed by MC a little bit off cam, but now we have Bonesy with a couple Sams trying to get this outpost neutralized, but look how well defended it is. So many Dillos. I don't think they're going to get anywhere at all, and in the meantime, using that as a distraction, I guess, kills one socket unit. I think that was a generator. Now Bonesy getting killed in the meantime. Fnoo bombing. No Aegis up for the Orange team. Fnoo is, gets killed again by MCcombat, and onlyyyPhiL with that focus fire as well. So where did that push go? It ended right about here, I guess. There is I mean, look at all the units here. Orange team can really push out at any time. If they did a quick scout, they would see there are only 2 Longhorns sitting here, 1 sitting over here, and mostly healing units and jammers sitting down over here for the green team. They really could push any freaking time that they want to. There are so many Goliaths and Longhorn. I guess they might be worried about what green team might have in their cargo, especially because they're not in their cargo, but in their build queue. I guess because they really don't see too many units out on the field for green team, but green team is really just throwing credits away left and right. Not necessarily in a bad way, but and silbermut putting flackers on patrol. That's awesome, man. I gotta do that too. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Flackers on patrol, really great for flybys. I mean, these AirMech veterans just blow my mind every single time I see them do something new. It's just quite amazing. And FrozenGenis almost, okay, gonna get finished off here. I mean, I guess, and Bonesy killing MCcombat, trying to retreat that Goliath. That Goliath is just doomed. There is nothing that they can say that Goliath at this point. Getting hit from the back, getting finished off finally. onlyyyPhiL almost able to swoop in, but very low on life himself. Bonesy can actually fire in with his air-to-mech rockets and lock onto these 2 mechs, but no, there are so many. Is there any flackers or any insta-hit anti-air? No, there is no flackers, no hats down here or anything for the Orange team. And this outpost has probably been neutralized the most number of times that I've ever seen from a forward in a mid-fight. But it's never been actually claimed by Orange team because it's just surrounded so well by the green units. And once again, probes going down, MCcombat finishing Silber in the air. And pretty much getting killed himself as well, and getting healed by Frozen. So now we'll be able to lift off and get that heal on his middle outpost. but these flackers in patrolling flackers, so awesome, guys. I want to try that myself right now, like right after this match. I'm not going to, but I'm going to try that the next match I get on a map that warrants it. I'm going to bring flackers instead of seekers, I guess. Now Fnoo going to be able to get another socket unit kill, bombing cloaked Neo with a drop after stasis after a drop. It's just so effective. They killed socket units just like in like a matter of like 2 seconds. I don't know if it's really avoidable, especially because Neo has full cloak. You could just even dedicate a Neo to just doing that the entire match until there are no more socket units left on the opposing team. Because any socket unit kill is definitely worth wasting a bomb on, especially if it's a moneymaker in the earlier game. And Fnoo deciding to run into neutrals instead of giving that kill to the orange team. And now, I mean, this is kind of the same exact thing over and over, but just, I don't know how green team has been able to hold this so well. I guess those jammers are just crazy OP now, and on artillery, I mean, Berthas, God, everybody complained about Berthas, but you have one jammer, I guess you have one jammer in the fight, and all that stuff just goes away. Direct counter OP, and now onlyyyPhiL gonna be finished off in the ground. silbermut, oh no, onlyyyPhiL getting killed by Bonesy in the air, trying to lift off there. And MCcombat getting killed as well. So this harass / attack has been thwarted. And Frozen, we do have a complete, almost a complete wipe, annihilation or whatnot by the green team, but MCcombat respawning just in time to actually prevent that. Oh, and Fnoo, was he able to actually get that kill? Oh no, onlyyyPhiL able to get that generator saved. And just more of the same mid-fight here. This is just really, really weird. I don't know how. I mean, I do know how, obviously. I just said it. Jammer. But look at all the Berthas. God, like 3 or 4 patches ago, this would not have happened at all. But look at all these Berthas. I just want to show you guys, look at how these Berthas are just firing like crazy, like idiots. And every single time that missiles come in or bombs come in, these Aegis take care of them very, very quickly. Oh, and we do have a Goliath push over here, but there are too many. I mean, there are way too many defending Goliaths in long order here for this Goliath push to really do anything. And onlyyyPhiL, with his Stasis Blast, just completely not nullifying, but like shutting down these Goliaths attacking here. Oh, another attack going down by Bonesy. I'm not really sure. Oh, he was able to get a generator killed, actually. But yes, those Goliaths are completely killed. I don't think anything on the orange side was killed, so it's just failed push after failed push here in this game. And right now, I don't know what's pretty much next for any of these teams. onlyyyPhiL trying to scout what to do, but I mean, what is there to do? This outpost is not really accessible except for drops, and it's getting responded to extremely quickly by both of those Neos. Both of those Neos doing such a good job responding super, super fast. And in the meantime, onlyyyPhiL, nope, just doing another scout. This is kind of a stalemate. There is nothing really to do, and Bonesy with 5 SAMs in queue. What is he planning to do with those 5 SAMs? Fnoo with those rebels down here. Not able to get that longhorn, so this is going to be responded to and shut down very quickly. Fnoo getting killed with 1 rebel in his cargo. And Bonesy, I'm not really sure why Bonesy came over. I guess, did Fnoo ping? I guess he did. And Bonesy getting killed and silbermut able to stay on the ground, avoiding that mech fire, but just really, real dangerous. It's very, very fortunate for him that he's already a level 11 and has a level 3 cloak efficiency. Oh, and onlyyyPhiL getting caught by Fnoo in the air. Is he going to survive this? He is not able to get around his units. No, Fnoo is not able to actually complete that pursuit, and onlyyyPhiL was able to, MCcombat out dogfighting Fnoo there in that striker and actually able to finish him off. And Bonesy, just shooting his rockets, Actually, guys, rockets are, contrary to popular belief, rockets are usable against airborne mechs, provided that the airborne mechs aren't really moving that much. Obviously, in the higher level games, it's not really going to come about, that case isn't really going to come about too much, but it does happen. It does happen, especially against, if you're going to try to focus fire, it's really good against mechs over outposts that are, if you and your teammate are trying to focus fire, it's a little bit dangerous because you could run out of energy. FrozenGenis getting killed in the air. Oh my god, look at all these units. Look at all these units. How many Berthas are there? 6, 6 Berthas out, but like, I don't know, like a million Goliaths or something. Oh, do we have some hidden units? Holy crap, we have a jammer hidden by, and a Longhorn hidden by a jammer, and Fnoo with that level 3 flight efficiency, cloak efficiency as well. Is going to be able to hide some units over there. There is definitely no way that the orange team is going to be able to see that. However, it is on their mini-map. That is not good. That is definitely bugged. I don't know if this spectator view is actually accurate, but they can kind of see that. Why is their view so large? It's so humongous there. onlyyyPhiL getting killed in the air there. And Bonesy trying to deal with some random, I think that was those were jackals dropped over here. And Frozen's gonna get finished off. Oh, does land in time, but Bonesy with that AirMech rocket able to focus him down right there. That those Aegis actually weren't able to shut those rockets down the way that I thought they would be able to. And now these hidden units do get spotted. Jammers are like, I don't know. It's really weird. It's like they give, I don't know, maybe it's just spectator view, but if spectator view is correct, it's like they're giving vision to the opposing team. That's gotta be wrong. That's either wrong or a huge bug. Gotta test that sometime. But right now we finally have hit overtime 2. The bleed out will begin. Orange team with 1 outpost in ahead, I guess is the way you can put it. And a humongous wall here from the orange team. And a huge wall here as well from, not a huge wall, but a substantial wall by the green team. Not really going to be too susceptible to drops, but MCcombat doing it anyway. Oh, is able to drop that Longhorn in time, but in front of a blocking Dillo, not going to be able to do that. But this outpost getting neutralized over and over and over by the orange team. So green team's going to take a little bit more bleed than they really need to, I guess. If someone could do, if someone on the green team could just spam probes or something like that to keep it in their control. And now that is kind of what Fnoo is doing, and not really in good time though. And what is okay, and I did catch that MC asked onlyyyPhiL to do some drops. Oh, and Fnoo, what is Fnoo doing? Going with a Goliath drop on the side. Oh, getting caught by MCcombat. Not cloaking in time, and probably will get finished off here. MCcombat will try to, oh, well, how did that, oh, he did hit him on the ground with those rockets. Oh man, that's so broken. That really shouldn't, air to ground missiles. It's actually, I think it's missiles. Technically, the strikers called missiles, and the chopper / helix rockets. I think that's the proper name. Holy God! Look at all these tanks here at the front door. I don't think anything's gonna really get by. Bonesy with 4 units. He has 1 flagger and 3 Dillos. Very interesting. Gets caught by MCcombat and trying to dump his energy into killing this generator. At this stage of the game, I don't think that's super productive. Well, that 1 Dillo is actually going for the fort. Bonesy getting killed by MCcombat on the ground, and Silver and Fnoo are just here at the mid-fight trying to support, but there are so many Berthas firing green, causing a lot of trouble for this green team. And I mean, look at all the units they have. This orange team can actually push straight to the fort. Let's see what kind of defense green team has been able to put just Dillos and a boxer on the front door for some strange reason. But right now we have silbermut with a Longhorn, but the extent of the orange team putting all these units way far out here, preventing a strategical placement of a Longhorn to maybe fire into the side of that outpost. So that didn't happen because orange team with a great cluster of units, jackals even incorporated in that. Now Fnoo trying to go with a oh my, they are able to actually push up on this outpost, and these Goliaths have actually been able to make it past and are actually pushing up here. They really need to be set on hold position. They have been set to attack. I'm assuming they were dropped right about here from this outpost, and now there is only silbermut here trying to get this outpost neutralized. This boxer is not dropping its creeps. Why, or its infantry? Why is this boxer not dropping the infantry? Silbermut did get finished off, so this will be shut down by MC and Frozen. And Bonesy with a lot of level 4 creeps, but it's just not going to be enough. They did get it neutralized, but there is a blocking Dillo here at this door, so they only get 2 bulbs up right now. Bonesy trying to fire in, but they need more infantry. That is exactly that. They need more infantry. Fnoo with rebels there that is gonna attack. It's gonna focus on this Dillo. Really needs to set it on capture, so it prioritizes the outpost instead. And right now, Silber and Bonesy, and actually all 3 of the green players, excuse me, are trying to go for this outpost, but it's now going to be responded to by all 3 of the orange mechs as well, so they are not really going to get too far. That element of surprise was stopped after those Goliaths got killed and passed that forward, this forward on the orange side. At this point, I don't know what Silber and Bonesy and Fnoo can do. They have already kind of, I mean, this outpost is now well defended. It wasn't super defended before, but look at this mid with all these Berthas firing in. This outpost just continually gets neutralized over and over, but with this bot spotter able to keep this outpost actually healed. Not healed, but lit with bulbs, and Bonesy trying to get by the enemy defenses with 3 level 4 creeps, but not actually going to be able to get that. And at this point, okay, now we do have an attack here by the orange team, a slight one. A couple runners dropped, but responded to very, very quickly by the green team. Not going to be able to actually neutralize anything or to distract for too long. And Fnoo with Rebels cloaking behind enemy lines with Rebels. I guess he's trying to go with the outpost neutralization, but it's going to get responded to very, very quickly. Oh man, onlyyyPhiL and MCcombat with great map awareness coming back very, very fast, and these Rebels are going to get shut down. Fnoo is not going to be able to get this. I do think this will eventually turn into a bleed out win. I don't think any of these teams are going to push that, I mean, eventually Green Team with the outpost disadvantage is going to have to resort to an all-in push. And silbermut trying to fire in with his Neo to the side of the outpost, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be able to keep up with the outpost bleed. But Fnoo's actually able to neutralize this outpost with Rebels and gets finished off in the air. But it's neutral, so it will even out the bleed until Orange gets it back. And now Bonesy with 4 Sams. Oh no, is he going to actually? Okay, no. Not able to actually grab this. Lots of level 4 creeps going down. It does go back up to Orange. And now Bonesy with 2 Sams and a Patcher. Very, very interesting. But I would like to see an all-in attack by the green team, but they are just at a massive upkeep disadvantage. They have a lot of their upkeep taken by this front door defense and these outpost defenses. Not too much sitting here for an all-in push. Fnoo getting killed a little bit off cam, but there is nothing here for green team to push. That's the only thing, and orange team could just completely do it all in and win, I think. Either that or cripple green team to the point where it doesn't really matter anymore. But we are already in overtime 3. Holy God. And now orange team is in the, if you hear that buzzer, that is the start panicking, your life is really, really low buzzer. NC not gonna be finished off coming back to his mid, but these runners were actually able to neutralize this outpost that he dropped. I didn't think that would happen. But what is actually defending over there? I don't think that anything ground attacking except for that one rebel and this one Duel over here was defending. So I guess that it was completely plausible. Bonesy with 4 more Sams gonna try to neutralize this outpost here. If green team can actually neutralize enough outposts for enough amount of time, they might be able to. With a little bit more fire on the sides of the outpost or something like that, they might be able to pull this out. But there is, the Silver and Fnoo aren't trying to cloak back and land maybe about here to fire into the outpost side or right over here. But look, there is Seekers over here defending, so there's not much that the green team can do. And now Fnoo just trying to scout, trying to figure out what he can do, but he can't neutralize that outpost. Every single side of it is defended, and now it's just going to be a slow and steady bleed out. Silver trying to neutralize it, but not. I mean, there's no team support here. Oh, did he actually get that self-destruct? That is very interesting. I guess he was holding self-destruct and attack at the same time and got killed and killed himself before any of the enemy mechs were able to get him. And these rebels not going to be able to finish off this this bulb neutralization here. So at this point, there is, darn turtle game. It's just, this is going to end up as a bleed-out win for the orange team. FrozenGenis, onlyyyPhiL, and MCcombat have been able to take this ranked 3v3 match on Duel over Fnoo, silbermut, and Bonesy. If you have any replays that you would like to share with the world that might be good for a cast to share with the AirMech community, send it in to me at rui0x@gmail.com. or RUI on Steam. You can also Carbon Forum or YouTube message me as well. Check out my video description. Click those links. Please follow my Twitter. I need more followers. I'm horrible at marketing myself. So please hit my Twitter link and give me a follow. This is RUI, and that is games. See you next time.